Welcome to the Ranjeet Kumar Show. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the bell icon right now for more videos. Connect me on WhatsApp +923337207616 for more details. Let's begin our show on MBO's management by objective is key to success. The solution may be simpler than expected. It's not just about resources or team size. Often success hinges on management style and strategy. A particularly effective approach is management by objectives, MBO. MBO is a management philosophy that was first introduced by Peter Drucker in the mid-20th century. At its core, MBO is about setting clear, measurable, and achievable objectives within a specific time frame. It's a method that aligns the goals of the organization with the goals of its employees, creating a synergy that drives both personal and business growth. To put it simply, imagine you're embarking on a cross-country road trip. You wouldn't just jump in the car and start driving, would you? No, you'd plan your route, set your destination, and maybe even identify some milestone locations along the way. That's exactly what MBO does for a business. It provides a roadmap guiding the company towards its ultimate goal, one milestone at a time. Now, you might be thinking, that sounds great in theory, but does it really work? The answer is a resounding yes. MBO has been adopted by some of the world's most successful companies, from tech giants to retail powerhouses. It's a strategy that stood the test of time, proving its effectiveness across various industries and business sizes. But it's not just about setting goals and hoping for the best. MBO is a dynamic process that involves constant monitoring, feedback, and adjustments. It's about fostering a culture of transparency, accountability, and collaboration. It's about empowering employees, giving them a sense of ownership and purpose. What if I told you that a tech giant that we all know and love owes its success to MBO? Yes, you heard it right. We're talking about Google, the company that has transformed our lives in countless ways. And the secret sauce to its impressive growth? A unique version of management by objectives known as Objectives and Key Results, or OKRs. OKRs are a goal-setting framework that helps organizations set ambitious goals with measurable key results. They are designed to align the efforts of all team members towards a common objective, fostering transparency and collaboration. So, how does Google use OKRs? Well, every quarter, each Google employee, from the newest intern to the CEO, sets their OKRs. These OKRs aren't just a list of tasks to be completed. Instead, they are ambitious, aspirational goals that would significantly move the needle if achieved. For instance, an engineer's objective might be to improve the speed and reliability of Google search, with key results being reduce page load times by 20% and decrease downtime by 15%. Notice how these key results are quantifiable and directly tied to the objective, allowing progress to be easily tracked. But here's the interesting part. At Google, it's perfectly fine if you don't achieve 100% of your OKRs. In fact, meeting 70% of your OKRs is considered a success. This approach encourages Googlers to set audacious goals without the fear of failure. It's about stretching beyond your comfort zone, fostering innovation and growth. And the results? Well, they speak for themselves. Google's application of MBO principles through OKRs has been a driving force behind its innovation and success. From the development of Gmail to the creation of Android, OKRs have been instrumental in guiding the company's direction and maintaining its competitive edge. Google's success with OKRs isn't just about setting and tracking goals, though. It's also about the culture of transparency and openness that comes with it. Every employee's OKRs are visible to everyone else in the company. This transparency ensures that everyone understands the company's priorities and how their work contributes to the bigger picture. Moreover, OKRs are not tied to performance evaluations or bonuses at Google. This separation ensures that OKRs remain a tool for strategic alignment and innovation, rather than a source of stress or competition among employees. So, what can we learn from Google's use of OKRs? It's that MBO, when done right, can drive innovation, align efforts, and foster a culture of transparency and ambition. It's about setting audacious goals, measuring progress, and creating a shared understanding of what success looks like. And remember, it's not just about achieving every single key result. It's about stretching beyond what you think is possible, and in the process, achieving more than you ever thought you could. Just like Google, any company can achieve great results using MBO. So, are you ready to set your OKRs and reach for the stars? Another tech giant, Intel, also attributes its success to MBO. Now let's dive into this fascinating journey of Intel, a story that weaves together the threads of vision, leadership, and the power of management by objectives. Under the astute leadership of Andy Grove, Intel embraced MBO, transforming the tech landscape as we know it. Grove, one of the fathers of the digital age, was a firm believer in the power of clear objectives and performance measurement. Now you might ask, how exactly did MBO shape Intel's extraordinary success story? Well, Grove's approach was simple, yet revolutionary. He believed that for any organization to succeed, its employees needed to know precisely what was expected of them. Thus, he introduced the concept of objectives and key results, or OKRs, a variant of MBO. Every employee at Intel, from the janitor to the CEO, was required to set clear, measurable objectives for themselves and strive to achieve them. This approach was instrumental in fostering a culture of transparency and accountability at Intel. Every individual was aware of their role within the larger organizational framework and understood how their work contributed to the company's overall objectives. This was no longer a company where employees were merely cogs in the wheel. Instead, everyone was a vital part of the machine, actively contributing to the company's growth and success. And the results were nothing short of spectacular. Intel, which started as a small semiconductor manufacturer in the late 1960s, grew to become one of the world's leading tech companies, powering millions of devices worldwide. Its microprocessors became the industry standard, and the company's name became synonymous with innovation and excellence. But Grove's MBO approach did more than just propel Intel to the forefront of the tech industry. It also had a profound impact on the employees themselves. They felt more engaged, more motivated, and more invested in their work. They saw themselves not just as employees, but as integral parts of a larger mission. In a nutshell, the success of Intel under Andy Grove's leadership can be attributed to a well-executed MBO approach. It was not just about setting objectives, it was about creating a culture where every individual felt valued, where their contributions mattered, and where they were encouraged to strive for excellence. There were, of course, challenges along the way. Implementing such a system required a significant shift in mindset, not just among the employees, but also among the leadership. But Grove's conviction in the power of MBO, his unwavering commitment to transparency and accountability, and his ability to inspire and motivate his team, helped Intel overcome these challenges and emerge stronger. Intel's success story is a testament to the power of MBO. It's a story that underscores the importance of clear objectives, performance measurement, and most importantly, a culture of accountability and transparency. And it's a story that continues to inspire organizations worldwide, reminding us of what can be achieved when every individual is empowered to contribute to a larger mission. Like any management strategy, MBO has its pros and cons. Let's take a moment to explore both sides of this coin, shall we? First, the advantages. One of the primary benefits of management by objectives is the clarity of goals it provides. MBO encourages managers and employees to set specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, or SMART, objectives. This clear roadmap not only outlines what needs to be accomplished, but also provides a timeline for completion. The result? A team that knows precisely where they're headed and how quickly they need to get there. Secondly, MBO can significantly boost motivation. When employees are involved in goal setting, they're likely to feel more invested in their work. They aren't just following orders, they're pursuing their own objectives. This sense of ownership can drive productivity and job satisfaction through the roof. Lastly, MBO can improve communication. Regular check-ins and progress discussions are a crucial part of the MBO process. These conversations foster transparency and understanding, ensuring that everyone is on the same page and moving in the same direction. But let's not forget that every rose has its thorns. While MBO has undeniable benefits, it also comes with potential downsides. One risk of MBO is short-termism. With a strong focus on achieving set objectives within a specific time frame, there's a danger of overlooking long-term strategies. Quick wins might be celebrated, but at what cost to the future? Additionally, MBO can lead to the setting of unrealistic targets. While it's great to aim high, goals that are too challenging can be demotivating. If employees feel that their objectives are unattainable, they might not even try to reach them. And that's counterproductive, isn't it? There's also the issue of overemphasis on individual performance. MBO's focus on personal objectives could potentially lead to a competitive rather than collaborative work environment. In such a case, the team spirit might take a hit, and that's not ideal. Lastly, the implementation of MBO can be time-consuming. Setting objectives, tracking progress, and providing feedback requires time and resources. If not managed well, this could lead to an inefficient use of resources. Implementing MBO requires careful planning and adaptation to your team's needs. While no strategy is perfect, thoughtful execution can maximize the benefits and minimize drawbacks. Despite its potential drawbacks, MBO's benefits can outweigh its downsides when implemented effectively. So keep these points in mind as you consider whether MBO is the right strategy for your team. After all, the goal is to create a work environment that brings out the best in everyone. That's the magic of effective management. So you're probably wondering, how can my company implement MBO successfully? Well, the key lies in a few crucial steps, and we're here to guide you through them. First and foremost, setting realistic objectives is the cornerstone of MBO. It's essential to ensure the goals are achievable, measurable, and aligned with the company's mission. The objectives should challenge the team, but not to the point of impossibility. Remember, an unachievable goal is a demotivating one. Next, involve employees in the goal-setting process. This is not just about top-down management. It's about fostering a sense of ownership and commitment among the team. When employees are part of setting their goals, they're more likely to be invested in achieving them. This engagement breeds motivation and boosts productivity. Once the goals are set, don't just leave them be. Regularly review and adjust objectives as necessary. Business landscapes are dynamic, and goals should reflect that. Regular check-ins also provide an opportunity to celebrate progress, address challenges, and recalibrate if needed. Feedback is another essential component. Constructive, frequent feedback helps employees understand what they're doing well, where they can improve, and how their work contributes to the overarching objectives. It's about creating an open dialogue that encourages growth and continuous improvement. Lastly, remember that MBO is not a one-size-fits-all approach. It needs to be tailored to the unique needs and culture of your company. What works for one organization may not work for another. So don't be afraid to adapt and refine the process as you go along. And there you have it, a roadmap to implementing MBO. It may seem daunting at first, but with patience, commitment, and a dash of creativity, it becomes an integral part of your company's strategy. Always keep in mind that MBO is a journey, not a destination. It's about continuously aligning individual efforts with the company's objectives and creating a culture of accountability and achievement. With careful planning and execution, MBO can be a game changer for your company. So why not take the first step today? So, we've seen how management by objective, or MBO, can transform companies and drive growth. It's a powerful tool that, when used correctly, can spur innovation, motivate employees, and create a culture of accountability and achievement. Let's take a moment to revisit what we've learned. MBO is a strategic management model that aims to improve performance by clearly defining objectives agreed upon by both management and employees. These objectives are SMART: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. We've seen real-life examples of MBO in action. Google's OKR, or Objectives and Key Results, is a classic example of MBO. This model has helped Google to scale its operations and maintain its innovative edge even as it has grown into a global powerhouse. Similarly, Intel's MBO approach has shown how setting clear goals can drive technological advancement and market leadership. By aligning individual objectives with the company's overall vision, Intel has been able to consistently stay ahead of the curve. Of course, like any management model, MBO is not without its challenges. It requires a commitment to open communication, feedback, and continuous learning. It can be time-consuming to implement and maintain, and if not managed carefully, it can create undue pressure or lead to a narrow focus on quantifiable results at the expense of broader organizational health. But with the right approach, the benefits of MBO can far outweigh these challenges. It can lead to increased employee engagement, better alignment between individual and organizational goals, and improved performance across the board. And we've provided some key tips for successful implementation, from setting realistic goals to providing regular feedback and recognizing achievements. Remember, the key to successful management by objective lies in setting clear, measurable, and achievable goals. Thank you for subscribing to The Ranjeet Kumar Show. Stay connected for more powerful videos.